Well, we want to turn now to a story you'll only see on NewsNation. As Russia expands its brutal war in Ukraine, there is another battle being waged in Russia, an online war. The online hacking group Anonymous disseminating information to Russians in a fight against Putin's propaganda. And NewsNation correspondent Brian Entin is live. So, Brian, you spoke with somebody claiming to be a part of this group, Anonymous.
Yeah, Nicole, the members of Anonymous say this has now become a 24-hour operation with hackers from all over the world taking part. In Ukraine, there is the war on the ground, and then there is the battle happening online, a cyber battle with groups like Anonymous claiming responsibility for major hacks in Russia.
Do you think Anonymous is going to have a real impact on this war?
Yes. I think Anonymous already has. In the last 24 hours, the Russian Ministry of Emergency Situations website has been offline. The Kremlin was infiltrated again, and another 80 gigabytes of emails from a Russian the gas provider have been leaked.
This Anonymous member contacted me through one of the Anonymous Twitter accounts. She says hacking is only a small portion of what the group is doing. They obtained millions of Russian cell phone numbers, and through a secret website, members are texting Russians about the war.
Most of the Russians who respond back to you swear at you, however, you do get people responding back, entering a dialogue. We're sharing photos from the war. We're letting them know that their sons are going to battle, not to training.
Anonymous also has a campaign to post information about the war on Russian Google restaurant reviews to try and bypass Russian government censorship. And the hacks continue 24 hours a day. Members say behind the scenes, it's organized with hacktivists in different countries working different shifts.
How can we believe when one hacker says, I did this, and it's all so anonymous? How do we know if someone's taking credit that they really did it? Like with Anonymous, how can we believe it?
That's a really great question. Generally speaking, if someone's taking credit, it's not anonymous. We don't want credit and we don't want money. It's another reason I reached out to you. The Russian propaganda has claimed several times to have arrested Anonymous. And there is clearly that lack of understanding that Anonymous is a hive. You cannot take down the hive. The queen is an idea. It is not a person.
And as far as that hacker that I spoke to, she sent me some of these secret websites that they use. Really eye-opening to see all of these cell phone numbers that they've been able to obtain. And they actually created a website where they go on, all of these members around the world, and they text with these everyday Russians. You have to remember, though, this is technically illegal. Even though Russia is a foreign adversary, it is illegal to hack the way they are doing it. They say it's a risk they're willing to take. And they also say it's very difficult for the government to trace exactly what they're doing. Nicole?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And Brian, I feel like the obvious question here, how do we know that this woman is legit, that she's really a part of Anonymous? But it sounds like, that information she gave you, leads you to believe this is real. She's real.
Yeah, and the way she reached out to me, too, is important. I mean, she reached out to me through the Anonymous Twitter account, one of the accounts that they use to communicate with people. So that's how we got in touch originally. And then she was very open to providing me with all of this information and with those secret websites that I was able to look at for myself.
All right, Brian Entin reporting live for us. Thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.